Glycogen storage disorders are of two types: liver glycogen storage disorders and muscle glycogen storage disorder. In liver glycogen storage disorder, there is hypoglycemia, hepatomegaly with no exercise intolerance. Example are GSD type 1 von Guericke disease, type 3 Cory's disease, and type 4 Anderson disease, type 6 Hurst disease. Muscle glycogen storage disorder, there is normoglycemia, exercise intolerance. Example are GSD type 2 Pompe's disease, type 5 McArdle disease, and type 7 Darrois disease. Glucose is converted to glucose 6-phosphate by the enzyme glucose 6-phosphatase. If there is a deficiency of glucose 6-phosphatase, it can lead to von Guericke disease, which is glycogen storage disorder type 1A. There is hepatomegaly and renomegaly, severe fasting hypoglycemia, growth failure, lactic acidosis, hyperuricemia, and hyperlipidemia. Glycogen storage disorder type 1B is due to endoplasmic reticulum glucose 6-phosphate transporter defect. So there is recurrent infection due to impaired neutrophil function, and other features are similar to von Guericke disease. Glucose 6-phosphate is converted then to glucose 1-phosphate, and this glucose 1-phosphate is converted to UDP glucose by the enzyme UDP glucose phosphorylase. After this, the UDP glucose is converted to glycogen by glycogen synthase. If there is a deficiency of glycogen synthase, it will lead to GSD type 0, and there will be hypoglycemia and death. Then glycogen is branched by the branching enzyme, and if there is a deficiency of branching enzyme, it will lead to glycogen storage disorder type 4 Anderson's disease. In Anderson's disease, there is failure to thrive, hepatomegaly due to accumulation of polysaccharide with few branch points, and death at 5 years. This branching glycogen is then converted to limit dextrin by the enzyme glycogen phosphorylase. If there is a deficiency of muscle glycogen phosphorylase, it will lead to glycogen storage disorder type 5 McArdle's disease. In McArdle's disease, there is exercise-induced cramps, renal failure due to rhabdomyolysis, and myoglobinuria, and second wind phenomena. That is, after first pain, the patient will resume exercise with more ease. In liver glycogen storage disorder, that is due to deficiency of glycogen phosphorylase, there is a disease called glycogen storage disorder type 6 Hurst disease. It is generally benign with mild hypoglycemia and hepatomegaly. Then this limit dextrin is formed, and this limit dextrin is then debranched with the help of debranching enzyme 4-alpha glucotransferase. If there is a deficiency of this enzyme 4-alpha glucotransferase, there is glycogen storage disorder type 3 called Cory's or Forbes disease. It is also called limit dextrinosis due to accumulation of limit dextrin, and we can remember like that CD. Cory's disease is due to deficiency of debranching enzyme. So AB, Anderson's, was due to deficiency of branching enzyme, and CD, Cory's disease, was due to the deficiency of debranching enzyme. In Cory's disease, there is muscle weakness, fasting hypoglycemia, hepatomegaly due to accumulation of branch chain polysaccharide, limit dextrins, and growth retardation. After that, the glycogen is still debranched by the enzyme alpha-1,6-glucosidase. Now, there is another very important disease which can occur due to lysosome only 1,4,6-glucosidase acid maltase deficiency, which will convert glycogen back to glucose. If there is a deficiency of acid maltase, it can lead to the glycogen storage disorder type 2, which is a Pompe's disease. In Pompe's disease, we will see muscle weakness, there is death by 2 years, infantile variant, cardiomegaly, and heart failure. So, it is very important to remember this cardiomegaly can only happen in Pompe's disease. After that, one last disease is Darrois disease. This is due to the deficiency of enzyme muscle phosphofructokinase, and it will lead to exercise-induced muscle cramps and weakness. There is growth retardation, and there is hemolytic anemia. So, whenever we get a question of glycogen storage disorders, just remember these main points: that if there is exercise intolerance, we will suspect a muscle glycogen storage disorder, and if there is hypoglycemia and hepatomegaly, we will suspect a liver glycogen storage disorder. Thank you. Please watch this video according to your speed comfort.